Hey everybody, Double Hook here. Hope you're all doing well. In this next demonstration, I wanted to show you some of the actions that I did not include in my previous videos that I think a lot of you will like having in NPCI version 2.0. So without further ado, let's get started. Remember that all of the phrases that I use to command the PEDs are fully customizable inside of the XML file. These are only the phrases that I'm using, but you can change them to be anything that you want. The first two actions I'd like to show you are the handshake and the bro hug. We'll do the handshake first. My man. And the next one will be the hug. Bring it in. The next two actions I'd like to show you are the arrest and uncuff animations. I covered these in an earlier video, but I didn't go into great detail, so we're going to go ahead and cover that here. You can now go up to any PED and arrest them by simply using your voice. You don't have to go through a menu. Let me go ahead and show you. You're under arrest. And my arrest and uncuff actions are fully interchangeable with PR, meaning you can arrest a suspect with NPCI and uncuff them with PR, or arrest a PED with PR and uncuff them with NPCI. I'm going to remove the cuffs. So both of those were using my actions. Now we'll do a mixture. I'll go ahead and mark the PED with PR, and we'll go ahead and arrest them. I love their animation, so cool. And now we'll go ahead and uncuff them with NPCI. I'm going to remove the cuffs. And now we'll do the reverse. You're under arrest. If PR decides to include some keybinds down the road for some of these actions, like arrest and uncuff, then I will remove my actions and switch over to theirs, and you can use your voice to simply trigger those keybinds and have the PEDs perform the actions. And since their animations look way better, I'd rather use theirs over mine. And now we'll use PR to uncuff. I'm only including these actions in the build, so you don't have to use a menu to perform these functions. All right, the next feature I'd like to show you is the ability to command cuffed PEDs to perform certain actions. You're under arrest. Have a seat. Stand up. Get on your knees. Stand up. And you can command cuff PEDs to follow you. Follow me. I'm going to remove the cuffs. The next feature I'd like to show you is you now have the ability to call upon PR's search and frisk mechanic. The only way this works is you first have to mark the PED with PR so that they're tagged. And then once you do this, you can call upon the F10 keybind by simply saying, "Turn around for me," or whatever phrase you customize inside of the XML file. And as you can see, the PED turns around and uses PR's search and frisk action. And as you can see on the bottom left, it says voice command triggered F10. So all I'm doing is just triggering F10 for you, but you get to use your voice. So think of it as like a virtual Stream Deck. But the cool thing is you get my PED animations that precede the search action. It makes the search interactions feel much more immersive. And I'll show you again. Look at me. You got anything in your pockets that might poke or stab me or give me pink eye or some kind of venereal disease? Oh, shit. All right, ma'am. Turn around for me. Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. I love their frisk animations as well. Their animations are just so good. This same action can also be used on vehicles, so if you customize a phrase when you're next to the vehicle, it will trigger F10 and perform the search. Look at me. The next actions I'd like to show you are the license check and ID checks. I did cover these in a previous video, but I was using STP. But now that I'm using PR, I'll go ahead and show them for you here. Show me your license. You'll see that I themed the cards to look very similar to PR's. I didn't do this to copy them. I only did this to keep the theme consistent. If you want to use dispatch to check on a PED, you have to use PR's action. So in case you're using both theirs and mine, I wanted to make sure the themes were consistent between the two. Really? So you're not going to cooperate? All right, ma'am. Wait right here. I'll go do it on somebody else. Show me your license. And now we'll use PRs. Like I said, I just did it to keep the theme consistent so that it didn't look weird if my license check had like green text or purple text or red text or orange. So I just went with the same color aesthetic. Here's your license back. You can also do it for their ID. Show me your ID. Here's your ID back. Both my ID and license check actions populate Reports Plus, so you can get all of the PED information there as well. The next features I'd like to show you are the dismiss NPC actions. So after every interaction with a PED, you'll dismiss them the same as you did with STP and now with PR by going and choosing the dismiss option in their menu. But now you have the ability to do it with your voice. There are two different kinds. One is a friendly dismissal and one is an unfriendly dismissal. So the friendly ones, the PED will wave to you and then walk off after a second. And the unfriendly ones, the PEDs will perform various different animations, and then when they're done, then they'll walk off. So we'll do the friendly one first. All right, sir, we're done here. Have a great day. Come over here. We'll go ahead and do another friendly one. All right, sir. I have all that I need. You're free to go. Take it easy. Come over here. And now we'll show you two examples of the unfriendly one. Get out of my face. I don't want to see you around here again. Follow me. All right, sir. Take a hike. Follow me over here. That's far enough. I'd also like to mention that you don't always have to tell a ped to stop following. Anytime you have an interaction with a ped, they will automatically stop. So you only need to use this command if you need the ped to stop following you without interacting with them. Follow me. So even when they get up to you, if you don't say anything, the ped will keep following. But as soon as I interact with them, hi there, they don't follow anymore. So you rarely have to use the stop following command with whatever phrase you customize this action with inside of your XML file. I just wanted to make sure to include that information here so you know in advance. The next action I'd like to show you is a cool one where you can command a ped to leave the scene immediately. A lot of times when you're on a scene, you have these peds that just walk right through like they don't give a shit with no regard for what's going on. And now when you encounter situations like that, you can just simply tell the ped, get out of here. And you can customize that to be anything you want. I have another one that tells the ped to get the fuck out of here. I have one that tells the ped to get lost. I have one that tells the ped to move along. So you have the freedom to come up with all sorts of phrases that work best for you. Another feature I'd like to cover is the ability to pull out your taser by simply using your voice. Currently, it triggers the number 4 keybind for right now, but I do plan on adding a customization for this in the INI file to change this to whatever you have your taser bound to. While you're running, it's really nice to be able to just say taser deployed and your taser will come out automatically. It just makes it easier to equip it when you're in the heat of the moment. The next action I'd like to show you is a silly one, but there's only so many actions I can utilize inside of GTA 5, so I decided to include it anyway. Do some pull-ups. Like I said, it's silly, but there's only so many animations you can actually use in GTA 5, so hopefully some of you will find a use for this one. That's enough. The next action I'd like to show you is another silly one, but hopefully something that you guys will find useful from time to time. Have you had anything to drink today? You don't have to answer that, huh? So you haven't been drinking? All right, well then prove to me that you're not drunk. I have to admit, that's pretty steady. All right. I'm sold. And the last and final one that I will include is the ability to delete a ped by simply being within 2 meters from them and saying the words delete. This also works on vehicles as well. Just walk up to the side of the vehicle and just say delete. If peds are inside, they'll all delete together. We'll go ahead and do it one more time. Delete. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video demonstration. I'll have some more videos coming soon to show you how to modify your XML files for the various ped animations, as well as a couple of other videos showing you how to use NPCI 2.0 to your best ability. All right, until the next one, take it easy.